Cześć, witajcie moi kochani.
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself. Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
Okej, co to dla nas znaczy? Nie za bardzo wiem. Chyba nie powiedziałem, ale to jest Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Gra, w której bardzo mało się odzywam, bo w sumie rzadko jest kiedy. No chyba, że się zgubię, wtedy mam czas na pogadanie. Lecimy.
I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
Dobra, lecę na dwóch. Quickshotter jakiś jest, mamy inną broń jeszcze.
I thought the Texas Rangers got Hardin.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe.
Jezu, jaka ta broń jest po prostu tak masakrycznie szybka. Weźmy tą broń z jedynki i tutaj zastanówmy się nad tym, gdzie oni są. Pady nie mogę trafić.
It was cold in a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres to the very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and
what? Pojedynek?
I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. Fathers and husbands, brothers and sons, men with families who cared about them. Families who put up money in hopes of finding justice. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Shit, it's cold out here. Freezing my giblets off.
Ain't right, we gotta stay out here, keep a watch like this.
Ain't nobody stupid enough to go after Hardin anyway.
Shoot that son of a bitch!
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew. As most of them were wanted as well.
Halo? A tu jesteś, wow.
Was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun hands. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their Hefe of my unwelcome presence.
Jezu, jakie to są cioty, masakra. To coś fajnego mamy chyba, co? Czy nie? Znowu strzelba, to nie chcę, strzelba jest średnia. O, gdzie, nie? Tu? Gdzie oni pobiegną teraz? Naokoło? Pobiegną do mnie, czy co?
I wondered if Bob was among them.
Okej, jest Bob, którego trzeba zabić. Dobra. Pytanie brzmi, czy tego Boba znajdziemy teraz. Chyba nie, chyba teraz w tym epizodzie skupimy się właśnie na tym całym Hardinie.
Deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better.
Aha, dobra. I co w związku z tym? Nic, nic, na serio, nic.
Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers.
Jezu, jak szybko.
Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
Myślałem, że to jest autoancelowanie, ale jednak nie. Dobra, ja wezmę lepiej to. Co te fajerwerki mają oznaczać? Że co, że atakują ich, czy co? Jakieś święto jest teraz? Nowy rok, czy coś? Leży mały. To było coś, nie?
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon. Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me.
O, panowie, gdzie kto tu jest?
In fact, I felt a certain hostility. I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead.
W ten sposób, tak? Dobra.
But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
O, i teraz będzie ten cały pojedynek, tylko pytanie brzmi w sumie, jak ja mam to zrobić. Urodzony morderca.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline, or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
Aha, mam trzymać, a nie kliknąć.
Hit me then. I'm sure of it.
Ajajajaj. No kurwa mać, dobra, nie, no po prostu jakaś masakra, rzeźnio. Kurwa, no co tam się robiło? Nie pamiętam, co się robiło. A jak wkurwa ten celownik taki spowolniony, masakra.
That man was faster than grease lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless avenger took his life. Shot him in the back at a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
Aha, dobra, czyli udało się go... Leciała w niego kulka, więc nie wygląda, jakbym go nie zabił w sumie. Ale okej, widać, to też było kłamstwo, co? Dobra, ale to będzie wszystko w tym odcinku. Serdecznie dziękuję za oglądanie, zapraszam do kolejnego odcinku z gry. Z gry... Call of Juarez, Gunslinger. Do usłyszenia już niedługo, siemanko, no i cześć.